So, our first witness, Phil, are you ready? Oh, yes. Why don't we? Do you want to explain this to them? Jenna will explain this to you. And then we'll begin with Phil. Phil can come and sit up.
And good morning. Thank you so much to the panel and the Arizona. Thank you so much to the panel and the Arizona legislature for having us today. This is incredibly important, and I can't underscore enough what the mayor has presented today about the opportunity that you all have to make sure that you use the constitutional provisions that our founders so keenly foresaw would be necessary for today. And this document that we want to present to you is called the Constitutional Authority of the State Legislatures to Choose Electors. We will present to you the facts, the evidence, and the witnesses so that you can make that determination. But we want you to have the research from someone else who is a constitutional law expert so that you can hear from someone else besides us that is also affirming the argument that we make today. And this document is very short, but it talks about the McPherson versus Blacker case, which for reporters, I would encourage you all to look it up and maybe write some articles about it. It's 146 US 1, and if you look at page 35, this was an 1892 case. And it says, nonetheless, the constitutional power to decide on the method for choosing electors remains exclusively with state legislatures. The Supreme Court has described the constitutional authority of the state legislatures to determine the manner of choosing electors as plenary. It has even noted that whatever provisions may be made by statute or by the state constitution to choose electors by the people, there is no doubt of the right of the legislature to resume that power at any time. And after you hear the facts and the evidence today, and we will give you this document to read, to be able to cite and to draw firm grounding on your Article 2, Section 1.2 authority, we are going to ask you as legislators to reclaim that authority and to make sure that the people of Arizona and indeed the people of the United States of America as a whole. Federalist 68, Alexander Hamilton talks about the method of choosing our chief magistrate, our president of the United States, and that this safeguard of vesting that authority exclusively with the state legislatures is the safeguard to making sure that corruption does not win. And when the vote of the people and the voice of the people is corrupted through influence, through fraud, then it is the responsibility, the duty, and the obligation, not just the choice, but the actual duty and obligation of the legislature to step in and to make sure that you don't certify false results. You are the last step to make sure that this election is not corrupted. And again, we aren't asking you to step in and overturn an election. We are asking you to step in to make sure that the corruption that occurred here does not stand. And this is exactly why you are on the front lines. So with your permission, Mr. Chairman, I'll approach and give these to you.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ellis, please.
Thank you.